Hello, my name is April and welcome to the Yoga Ranger Studio and welcome to this morning pranayama practice to help bring more grounding, centering, and balance to your energy throughout the day. We're going to be using just a couple of different methods of pranayama or breath regulation. We're going to start with the diaphragmatic breath, which is what I often refer to as a three-part breath. That's belly, chest, collarbones. And then we're going to move into Ujjayi or victorious breath. And we'll also be using what I call samavriti or same length breath with those two breaths together. And that would mean inhaling for the count of 4 or 5 or 6 and exhaling for the count of 4 or 5 or 6, depending on what it is. So your inhale and your exhale would be the same length of time. So you can use this practice broken up with each one of these breaths anytime throughout the day to bring more balance and centering to your breath and your energy, or use this as a morning practice altogether to sort of set the tone for your day. Kind of firing the body up just a little bit, but allowing that balance of energy so we don't have these big swings of energy throughout the day. So sitting up nice and tall, I'm sitting on a block to give me a little bit of height through my back, tucking the belly in just a little bit, letting a little height in the back, lengthening the body and rolling the shoulders back. You can take your hands palms up or palms down onto your lap. And just noticing your breath here at the start of the practice. So maybe it's been a busy, fast-moving morning. Maybe you're still a little bit sleepy from the night or a night of a little bit of sleeplessness. Just noticing where you begin the practice at. And your breath can tell you so much. It can tell you if you are feeling a little bit tired. It can tell you if you're feeling a little bit too stirred up. And just connecting to that breath without making any changes. Noticing the rise and fall. And then for our first breath, we're going to start with a diaphragmatic or three-part breath. So taking one hand to the space right above your navel, one hand to your heart space. And I like to have one thumb on the collarbones on one side or the other. So centering yourself here. We're going to take 3 clearing breaths to start. So inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. 2 more, inhaling through the nose, exhaling, sighing out the mouth. And just 1 more, inhaling and exhaling. And then starting with the belly first. So we're going to breathe into that hand over the navel and exhale there. This is just a belly breath. Notice at first it may seem a little more restricted and you're just breathing in one tiny space, but see if you can expand that lower belly breath to include the side body and the lower back. Great way to kind of bring some relief to the lower back as well. Feel that lower hand rise and fall, just 2 more breaths. Then we're going to move from belly into chest. So inhaling belly, inhale chest. Exhale chest, exhale belly. 3 more of these. See if you can move into the center of the back and up the side body here as well. And now moving all the way up, belly, chest, collarbones. You'll feel the collarbones expand out to the sides a little bit. And then on the exhale, they'll start to come back into center a little bit. So belly expands, chest expands, collarbones open. And everything goes back down on the exhale. So inhaling and exhaling. Notice where you feel this. Two more breaths. This breath can be very centering. It also helps you breathe through the entire capacity of your lungs, left and right fully, top to bottom, side to side, back and front. And one more deep inhale and exhale. Now keeping this 3-part breath still in the same thought process here. We're going to add a little bit to this, the same length. So we're going to start with 5 counts. So taking a nice deep inhale and exhale. And then we're going to inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Allow your hands to drop down to your lap and relax. Notice your breath here in between as we've done those 2 breaths melded together. For our 3rd breath, we're going to work with Ujjayi or victorious breath, a breath that you're most often cued to in vinyasa or flow classes to help build a little bit of heat or energy. It can also be a very balancing practice as well. But when we talk about heat and building heat, we think more about maybe a little warmth in the throat, clearing the head. I find that Ujjayi breath is very helpful in helping me focus more because it sort of helps remove some of the cotton and fuzzy that happens in the head after a really kind of stressful day or sleepless night or any of those things going on. So with Ujjayi breath, we're going to start with putting our hand in front of our faces, and we're going to imagine this is a mirror or a glass window. And we're going to inhale through our nose and then exhale into the mirror to fog it up. Inhale through the nose. Fog up the mirror. And now we're going to make the same sound with the mouth closed. So inhaling through the nose. One more time. Now we're going to inhale and exhale with that same sound on both sides. Inhale and exhale. So inhaling and exhaling. 4 more of these. Notice this sounds like the rise and fall of the waves on a beach. So inhaling, waves coming in. And exhale, waves going out. And now we're going to put all 3 of those together. So belly, chest, collarbones, all the way around. Same length of our breath. We're also going to use that Ujjayi inhale and exhale with the mouth closed through the nostrils, closing off just a little bit at the back of the throat to really balance that energy. So taking a nice deep clearing breath here. And then inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Two more at your own pace. Inhaling and exhale, Ujjayi breath, 3-part breath. and letting it all go and noticing how you feel physically, mentally, emotionally. Each one of them by themselves is really helpful to help ground and center you, and you can take them throughout the day and use them, or use this practice all together to find a little centering moment in the day. Wherever you are, you can do breath practice everywhere, anywhere, anytime. You don't need a mat, you don't need any props, you don't need any special yoga clothes, just the breath. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I hope you have a very balanced and centered day, and I will see you again very soon.